Next, we now turn to a story of incredible bravery. A 12-year-old girl was home alone in the middle of the afternoon when suddenly 3 men broke into her house. But she didn't panic. She called 911.
911. There's someone at my door and he tried opening it. I'm scared.
It was a moment when 6th grader Mackenzie Hughes could easily have panicked. 3 men had broken into her home.
He's in my room. He's in your room? Is there a lock on your door? No.
The police were racing to her home, but were minutes away.
Don't say anything now, Mackenzie. Just tell me if he leaves.
She hid under the covers in her bedroom. Her only lifeline, a 911 operator.
Just keep hiding. Stay right there. Try not to cry, okay? I know it's hard. Do you have a stuffed animal or something you could hold on to? Only if you can do it without moving, though, okay? Yeah, it's on the floor. Okay, it's okay. It's okay. You got me here with you, okay?
Then, seconds later,
I can hear the cops outside. Oh, good. Okay, just stay right there, okay?
the 3 men were quickly arrested, thanks to Mackenzie, who remained calm amid the chaos.
You're doing a really good job. You're super, super brave.
And joining us now exclusively from Troutdale, Oregon, are Mackenzie Hughes and her mom, Tracey, along with Officer Mike Kellogg, one of the first policemen on the scene. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Mackenzie, how you doing, kiddo?
I'm good.
I'll tell you, you really had it together that day. You come home. When did you realize something was not right?
When the man at the door reached for the doorknob.
You saw a guy outside and he reaches for the doorknob. And what was your first instinct then?
To go in my room and call 911.
Yeah. You got on the phone with the 911 operator. We heard some of it. But how important was it for you to hear a voice on the other end of the phone that was not only knew what to do, but she was also quite sympathetic, wasn't she?
Yes, she was. She was really nice.
Yeah. What a rock star she was in this whole thing. What did she tell you to do?
She told me to stay calm and told me to hide somewhere so then he couldn't find me and to talk quietly.
Yeah. So there we are. We can hear it in the 911 tape. You're whispering. You're talking to the 911 operator. How scared were you during all of this?
I was horrified.
You were horrified.
I felt sick to my stomach.
Were you crying a little bit?
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. It just must have been absolutely terrifying. I want to get your mom involved here. Tracey, when you hear this 911 tape and you hear just the power of this operator and the cool and the calm and the expertise, you just must be so thankful.
I am. I heard the whole thing for the first time last night, and it just brought tears to my eyes. And she really was calm and soothing to my daughter. And I think Mackenzie did very well through the whole thing because of her. And towards the end, you know, when she knew the officers were there, she started to get choked up because I think she knew they were there.
Yeah.
And it just was relief.
Yeah. Let me talk to Officer Mike Kellogg here. Mike, did you know there was that Mackenzie was home alone in the house as these guys were trying to break in?
Yeah, the call came out. It was a 12-year-old girl home alone. So we wanted to get there as soon as we could.
Yeah. Do you know how many minutes transpired between the time the call came in and by the time you got there?
It was under a minute. I actually looked at the time, and from the time I was dispatched to the time I arrived on scene, it was actually less than a minute.
Wow. And when you got there, what did you see?
I saw an actual vehicle that was parked outside, like Mackenzie had said, a gold-colored car. And with our training, we're taught to park down the street and walk kind of stealth up to the place where we're going to. And I actually noticed the car sitting there, and it was actually running, and I could see that there was a driver inside the car as well.
Wow.
And when I got closer to the car, I could see that there was 2 guys coming out of the side yard. And once they saw me, one turned around and took off, and the other one actually came out. And I got them both at gunpoint, had one proned out on the street, and held the other one in the car until other officers arrived and helped me out.
Unbelievable. Mike, talk a little bit about Mackenzie, though. What a brave young woman she is.
Mackenzie's amazing. I mean, she did such an awesome job. I mean, for a 12-year-old to do what she did, I mean, most adults wouldn't be able to do that. I mean, people call 911 all the time and panic and do all kinds of things that shouldn't be done. And Mackenzie kept her cool and just did an amazing job. And once we had the house cleared, Mackenzie came out, and I went up to her and I introduced myself and I gave her a huge hug because she did an awesome job.
Everybody who's listening to this right now is saying exactly the same thing. Mackenzie, way to go. Tracey, thanks for allowing us to visit with you this morning. Officer Kellogg, to you and your colleagues who do such a great job every day, we have our continued thanks. Thanks, everybody, for being on the show this morning. Take care. What a great story, right?
Thank you.
A lot happens early on The Early Show, weekday mornings on CBS.